Welcome to another edition of On a Mission with Jack Sears here at the Daily News Network. Today, we're talking technology, we're talking strategy, and we're going to throw in a little sports with that as well. I have Chris Lefebvre with CRC joining us on the show. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jack. Thanks so much for having me today.
So, Chris, let's begin. CRC.
Yep. So it's an interesting journey. We got into consulting about 6-7 years ago, started the company, and we found our clients have a real need with handling the disruptions occurring in the marketplace. So we focused on regulated entities and along 3 verticals: financial services, utilities, and pharmaceuticals. Sound like for 3 very different fields, but they're all suffering from a lot of outside impacts, whether it be in the utility space, green energy, along with federal regulations and things like that. And they're also having to learn how to treat their customers like customers. In the past, when you run a monopoly or a regulated entity, you know, the customers are they're almost hijacked into your world right now. Nowadays, they're competing, and they're not used to having to compete. And so we've tried to help empower them along the lines of building their customers as a customer base where they can monetize that customer base and find new revenue streams to offset the massive investments that they have to make.
How long have you been doing this?
We started CRC 6.5 years ago, coming out of the financial services sector.
And that's where you came out of, the financial services sector.
Yeah, I ran a technology company that sold infrastructure into financial services, banks, institutions, etc.
How's it going?
Wonderful. We are growing extremely fast. We as I like to say, blessed to live in interesting times, and there is a massive need out there for handling disruption. And figuring out the new models of breaking left and right, whether it be the financial services side when dealt with the mortgage crisis and the meltdown there, or whether it be utility sectors and green energy and new technology, solar, et cetera, that are creating havoc in the model and the grid. So and it's been really, really interesting. We find that, you know, we're much less consulting in terms of the traditional sense of telling people how to do things and then bailing. We actually live with our customers and help them execute as well. Which has been a really differentiator for us, and we're really proud of that.
You know, I used to say that change was inevitable in everything that we do.
Absolutely.
But the last 8 years has taught me that disruption is now inevitable in everything that we do. Think about our life, so.
100%, and it's unavoidable, so the people that embrace it and aren't afraid of it and go boldly into the night, as we like to say, right? Those individuals tend to be the folks that emerge on the other side in a healthy state, because it is scary, it's different. But as I don't know if we want to pivot, the thing that was shocking to me, I'm a high school football coach in the area as well.
I was going to say,
And even along those lines, what we're helping the players and the coaches with, having to adapt to the portal and having to adapt to NIL agreements, and it's changed high school recruiting, and it's changed coaches' jobs, and the model has completely been disrupted and broken. So I see it everywhere. And again, like even whether it's a sports program or whether it's a utility or whether it's a bank or whether it's a pharmaceutical company or a technology company, the folks that aren't afraid of it and embrace it and understand that the change can be an enabler and can be something that is differentiating for them in terms of how they respond to it. There's an old quote, you know, that life is more about how you respond to things than what happens actually, right?
Sure.
And you can't control what happens, but you can control how you respond. And we like to really help customers find their footing and how they respond to the change.
You know, I was going to bridge into the football coaching, because I know is that how you kind of get away from the disruption a little bit at work? Does that help you unwind a little bit?
Yeah, I think the other part is I was blessed growing up. I had a lot of great people invest in my life, and it's also a fun way to pay back that I really enjoy the game and enjoying the kids. It's really fulfilling. And we're seeing so many things with the youth of today being involved in social media and screen time and all those kinds of things that they're trying. The rule book hasn't been written yet, right? And so we're trying to help them guide that, and it's been really, really rewarding and fulfilling. And so I enjoy it. And what surprised me the most, I think, is I had that background, so it was easy to embrace the coaching side. But what really caught me by surprise is the overlap between my professional experience and what can be applied to helping, in coaching, and really it's becoming more of a science and an art as much as anything else. So the evolution's been interesting.
Well, that's outstanding. Well, thank you for your mission-driven purpose to work with young people as a coach, but also to work with businesses and others to help them through this disruptive period that they may, face. So thank you very much. How would we learn more about CRC, learn more about you? How would our audience connect?
Yep, the best way you can reach us at our website, crcllc.net, and you can also reach me directly, and I do respond on LinkedIn, my profile, Chris Lefebvre. Would love to talk to folks and help them in any way we can, and that's what we're here for. So thank you, Jack.
All right, Chris. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for your mission.
I appreciate the opportunity and look forward to doing some more of it. Thank you.
That's it, folks. That's the time we have here today on A Mission with Jack Sears. If you'd like to learn more about Chris and his company and a host of other things that are happening right here in our community, be sure to visit us at thedailynewsnetwork.com. Until we get together next time, stay well, stay healthy, and treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.